Gonna say a real hot take here. This place is very nice to look at. Hey, but welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we did Tion's side story, entering us into the Lost Colony. And this time, we're going around and taking care of the last little bits before the Cloud Cube. So try making tea from Sophronia blossoms. Wow, that sounds like it'd be a very pretty color. You must let me have a sip next time. Is this the peaceful life? At least one piece of information regarding the peaceful life. But we still have a lot of people to go and talk to, like Silas here. So you were defending this place. Thank you for that. I'm really happy to be able to live my life and till the fields like this again. Razor and I are growing crab rice together. You should try some at the next harvest.
We have some new names registered.
Perhaps the harvest's already just a few months away. That's right. There'll yield plenty of food for us to eat soon enough, so sit tight and relax. Like, this really just feels like a very nice, calming place to live. Like, I would love to live here. Even if it means I have to do field work, you know what? To constantly have the Sophronias around, I will gladly take that. This is just such a scenic area. Like, it's not like areas like this are, you know, super uncommon or anything. Still, I'm gonna check on the ground rice tomorrow to see how it's doing. Sure thing. I'll do the same. I'll do some fishing then. That one's info on Grom rice. Ooh. Changing things up. Here's the aforementioned Razor. Razor, hello. Seems you lot knew what was going on with Nimue. Actually, you don't have to tell me. We're already oblivious to the outside world. One thing more won't make a difference. I was just curious. I thought you never left this place.
We have some new names registered.
Well, you're not wrong. Technically.
So that's the state of affairs.
Yeah, this is a real interesting area. I believe the implication is essentially that they have growth pods here somewhere, and people are just reborn into here. Because flame clocks are assigned to people, I believe, Y. I believe Y has mentioned that. He basically assigns people to flame clocks, and, I mean, also fits with, you know, how colonies move around. So I think it's essentially the Lost Colony is reborn here every so often, or around here, at least. And then they just aren't assigned to a flame clock. Tion, please, as you go forth, remember that nothing is more important than your safety and health. While you're here, you can put war and fighting out of mind for a spell, and focus on rest and relaxation. I mean, no better place to relax than this. It feels like with that Veronis completely destroyed, we're probably not going to be discovered here. Yeah, we can breathe easy for now. Once we've harvested the ground rice, we need to throw a feast to thank those guys. That's less about the Grom rice. They can't be of any help to Agnes. Our flame clock doesn't even work. I thought we were being punished for that. That battle and death was all certain. Aliyah thought so too. But there's another way, isn't there? One you've shown us yourselves.
We have some new names registered.
We have indeed shown them.
So that's the state of
And
King finders keepers.
oh, I mean,
It's okay.
see, I feel like the people here should have some objections to us just taking their stuff, but they don't. The price of saving the world. And Nimue told us everything. You spared us from battle. As a leader, I must extend my utmost thanks. Perhaps this too was fate's design. It's the way that the colony, again, I love the way that the different colonies interact, and just like how they are in general. How many years has it been since we've caught sight of anyone from the outside? I've never seen people from outside at all. This is my first time seeing some actual Kavesi people. So that gives us the other information on the peaceful life. Last bit of knowledge for us, which we can go and pop it over. And it really, another thing that really helps with this area is Agnes Colony playing. Agnes Colony is a beautiful song. At least this actually might be a unique theme. It might be. Now I'm unsure of myself. I'm pretty sure it's Agnes Colony. I think it's Agnes Colony Night, but still.
Everyone, get some rest.
Start with the ground rice discussion. Hey, Manana, you know that stuff called ground rice they grow in Nimue Colony? What kind of food do you make with that? First, have to make into dough. Dough? Have to take dried ground rice and grind it to flour. Then, take ground rice flour, add water, and pound. Then make fluffy fluff dough. Then can bake or steam or become tasty food. I see. Since Santa's so curious, we'll let render assistance when making one day soon. Santa is strong, so if Santa pound will definitely make nice smooth dough. Awesome, I can't wait to try. My blade's perfect for pounding. That scenario result will be less smooth dough and more chewy dish called mochi, but that have its own charm too. Never had mochi.
I just wanted to confirm.
What a peaceful and relaxing place. With the surroundings everywhere and the self-sufficient lifestyle, it's not really a bad place to be. I felt like time flowed slower there. Or rather, life in the world outside, in our world, is full of bustle and busyness, perhaps. Well, Dad, there's a war on out there. Every day's different from the last. Friends work too hard. We divide time well, no need for busyness. We have to find ways to accommodate deep rest and recreation of self. Well, Ricky, you're dropping serious wisdom. Deep rest sounds nice and all, but where are we supposed to find that time to do that? When feeling most busy is when most important to carve out peaceful time. Life not worth living if always hurrying. It's a painfully insightful remark. Maybe the least we can do is make sure to take our rest when and where we can afford it. That's very advisable. As first step, please to try napping for 3 days straight. I can't be serious, mate. Won't we nap on? Friend Lad is such close-minded. Then here's the alternative. Do some strength conditioning or something. Now that's more like it. Sparkin' isn't.
Okay, good as new.
Let's just clean ourselves up a little bit.
Okay. Next on the list.
Unfortunately, I've seen some people not be huge fans of the dirt mechanic. Quote-unquote mechanic. I really like it. It's not much, but it's enough to show off the wear and tear of travel. Very always involved in this. That's one thing I definitely need to fix a lot. I yawn too much. Nico and the others have been looking busy, haven't they? There's been a real get-up-and-go attitude in the maintenance crew. Guess they must want to feel useful to the colony. And so, why don't we lend them a helping hand? Changes afoot in Colony Mew. Hello, Michaela? Amy really loved to keep things tidy. He always told himself if we left it out used equipment and stuff. So when I saw how dirty a secret out it was, all I could think about was how much it reminded me of her. It seemed how they really cared about Irma even though she was the console. It's nice. I decided to hang on to Irma's key for a while. When everyone's ready, I'd like to talk about if we should bury it in the flower garden or not. Okay, and what if no one's down with that? Well, if that's how it goes, then I'll hang on to it. I just think it's important that everyone gets to see Irma, both the good and the bad. Fiona's really smart for being small. No, Tello? So Fiona wants to start over from scratch, huh? She's so strong. Okay, mate, now you've had it pretty rough, too, looking after her. I know, but still, I can't help thinking we could have gone better. Kind of feels like I was trying to pass the blame off on someone else. But I'm also partly responsible, so I'm gonna do my best and help build our way up from scratch, too. Someone else who was walking by. It's just Nico. Ermi, that mother, how could she? She went to all that trouble to leave us the key for your hideout, which means she meant you first to find it. It's like she wanted us to understand, like she wanted us to forgive her maybe. It's a bad taste in Nico's, my mouth. It's not hard to imagine that she might have been trying to atone by passing her Mobius records on to you. You're a kind soul, Tyon. Nico's sorry, and I'm talking about myself here, but I can't see it that way. Yeah, a lot of times the trope of the person talking in third person can get on some nerves. I like Nico's because she always has to clarify, who's Nico? You all knew about Irma, didn't you? Sorry we didn't tell you. No, it's okay. Things are not leaving Fifi down to deal with this on her own. I'm sorry for being so clueless. Honestly, I feel like I'm on fire with a lot of my voices today. I'm doing great. You can always tell it's my first recording of the day because of how much I yawn. Again, it's not like boredness or anything. Just, I don't know. Just get into the mindset of doing something. Well done, everyone. There's something wrong. Sorry, we were just worried about you, but actually you seem pretty fine. Oh, nothing to apologize for. It's Nick you should be worried about. In spite of crying a lot earlier. Everyone seems to be in shock. When I show up for them, let them know that I'm by their side. I want to show how grateful I am to everyone for still being here with me. I don't know what kind of voice that was, but alright. What happened with Irma came as a shock, but this ain't no time to be down in the dumps. I'm sick of not being able to being any help to Fiona. She's the one going through the worst of it after all. Too true. It's our turn to be strong and dependable now. Changes afoot in Colony.
Got it all memorized.
And more information out here. So Lan Lan and Gugu, who do you think's cuter? Lan Lan has the cuter nickname, I'd say. Though Shane always feels like he has to have an answer for everything. Nicknames? We do have a couple of people out by the Ferrata, so we'll check in on them. Do we actually have a quest here? I do not remember. Changes the foot might result in a quest. I just can't believe it. Our Irma. Stings down your friend betrayed you, huh? It does, but Fiona and Tallow must have it far worse. I wonder how it felt to lead us with that knowledge weighing them down, or how long they torture themselves over it. I blame myself even more than Irma, for my closest friends with my willful ignorance.
So that's the state of affairs.
Get a load of the sky.
Ooh, the Aurora. At this time of year, in this part of the country. Human faces all look the same to Google, so can tell difference between each by smell. Funny thing though, Irma always smell of nothing. Friends never notice? Well, identifying people by smell isn't exactly our specialty. Why didn't you tell us sooner, you little muppet? Meh, now strong sniff loneliness in air recently, so the whole thing slipped mind of Google. Sorry.
So that's the state of affairs.
And we can't even see the Aurora very well from here, can we? No. I mean, yeah, you can see it a little bit up there, but even that's not much. I wish it was a little bit better. I mean, come on. Come on. It's Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, in this part of Ionios, located entirely within the Cadenzia region. I always thought that Irma and I were alike in some ways. We both thought that less is more and kept our distance from others. Even knowing the truth now, I don't think everything about her was a lie. No one's that slick. I think that's why she set this all up, to reveal her true colors to us in the end. Again, I think that Irma did actually end up... falling in love feels like the wrong word, but you know what I mean. She ended up really enjoying her time in Mew with everyone, so it's kind of her job as Mobius versus her role as a member of the colony. Okay, Changes Foot does have a quest. We'll do that still this episode. Hey, Lan Lan. Please don't. Why, Lan Lan? Don't you like your name, Lan Lan? Keep that up and I'll start calling you Yun. How about that? Just kill me and be done with it. Send me the maybe no, maybe? I'm Sensen? Meow meow? Sounds like a bird call. Sounds like a bird. These don't exactly trip off the tongue, do they? Tyon. Tai? Anon? Tyon? Yeah, that's the one. That's just my name.
This might get complicated.
Gotta say, I was worried for a minute there. But it seems like the mood in Colony Mew's really changed, don't you think so? For sure. Feels like everyone decided to take on some degree of responsibility. I'm so glad it all worked out. Hold on, I'm getting a message. It's from Colony Mew? Hey, I'm sorry for the bother here. Well, you're not... Ah, wait, okay, stop it! Someone help! What's going on, hey? So I lost them. What's that all about? That was Tussie's voice. Sounds like something's wrong. Let's go and check it out. The future I want to spin. Sounds like it was Tussie's voice.
Yeah.
I had the
Oh, that smells gorgeous.
I had the Fiona voice earlier. Irma, why would you do this? That's what I want to know too. That's why I decided to travel with their new Ouroboros friends. Irma was never the type to delight in others' suffering. I'm sure Mobius has some answers for us. Kanata said the same thing. I don't think I've processed my feelings yet. I'm gonna check out the hideout a little more on my own. There's no way I can just ignore this and move
So
on.
that's the state of affairs.
I mean, yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's go see what Tesor has for us. Hope she's not Tesor loser. I remember this quest. I think, at least. Oh, hello. What's going on, everyone? That's what we wanted to ask you. By the sound of that message you sent, we thought you might need some urgent assistance or something. Oh, that... we do need help. I feel you might have misunderstood. Actually, we... What the... Where did this fella come from? I'm sorry. His chunker is quite the rascal. I think he's trying to be playful. Ah, you found it? What a relief. Is anyone going to clue us in? So the truth is, we were talking about trying to raise armors. Army milk is so tasty, and there's so many of them roaming around here anyway. Well, that was our reasoning, but they're actually quite a handful. They keep trying to run away. This one went missing a short while ago, which is why I called you in panic. Right. So sorry to alarm you. Phew, I'm so glad it wasn't serious. It's the last one! Thank you, Goo. You're a lifesaver. Even Gugu's helping you. It come wandering in Flower Patch. They're big trouble if I eat flowered Google painstakingly grow. You have to come up with something so we don't have to chase them every day. Why not use fences to build a pen? Maybe feel more calm or feel safer, so Google heard. Of course, a pen! Think Nico will give us materials? I think so. Let's ask Tal and the rest to help too. I won't be able to carry it all on my own. Tesor can take care of the Armus. You sound like you know what you're talking about. Where do you learn about Armus? Go think, just read it in a book somewhere. Though, not sure of any more details than that. Is that a textbook or something about them? If it doesn't ring in any bells with you, there probably isn't any Confessi text. I guess it's not in any Agni manuals either. At least not as far as I know. This is the first I've heard of purposefully keeping armors on colony grounds. If neither of you know anything, then maybe the city might have the information we need. Let's go and look into it.
So that's the state of affairs.
Actually, okay, this is not what I remembered, actually. I thought we had to chase him down. But that might be later in the quest. I definitely remember having to go out and look for Armus around Colony Mew. That might be a later quest or later on in this quest. I'm like 90% sure that is something around.
So that's the state
But
of
maybe, just maybe, I'm making shit up.
The aliens stand out of the prison camp and made it back. The aliens really made up, and so am I. The whole city moved, even my mom had never seen that happen before. I was really scared and shaking.
It's a real shock, wasn't it? You didn't get hurt, did you?
Yeah, I was fine. Shider's the one who needs your help, really. Shider's gonna leave his house someday, so he knows he can't tell us. The things that just happened, for example. He said he was sorry for keeping it from us. You guys are on the same level, right? Maybe you could work together.
I now feel bad for San. First, for screwing up the name. Second, for giving him that atrocious voice. Hello, well. Well, Alpha, welcome. Please make yourselves at home in the shop of Well. This place will book. This thing friends want to know? Well loves curiosity in customers. Pursuit of knowledge is deep and vast. What's the top of Well to find? If you could, that'd be great. We're looking for books about raising armies. Oh, well, we'll have perfect info textbook for that. I have 2 volumes full of infos. Oh my wings, you actually have something. Shop of Will, full of treasures from all places in all times. Of course, Will have something. Many somethings, in fact. Please come shop with Will again. We would be well off doing that. What? His name is Well. You get it. His name is Well. And we do well to... Because that's a statement that means it'd be smart too. And I'm very smart, as you can tell. I'm very smart and very good at comedy.
Did you
I'm very
miss
humble.
the army friends?
Armu friends? Did you find something?
The item that they require is...
Wow, I can't believe you actually found a book on Armus! I think it might be a bit difficult to follow, though. Let's take a look. Wow, there's a lot of pictures in here. Oh, my socks and sparks, I love it! They're so pretty and cute! This bit says something about adults? And also children? What does that mean? Adults and children are, how should I explain this? I think big ones are adults and small ones are children, Lotus. Oh, you're right! There's labels on the pictures! Yes, you won't need to explain it after all. Aw. Oh look, it talks about making a pen too. Seems like it was right. Oh, and here's the part about feeding. That's important what and how much they eat. I mean, it's meant to affect the milk's taste too. Sparks, I forgot to get the Armu fodder and just ask Nico for some pronto. How much do you need? Even with all that Nico can spare, we only have about half of what the book recommends. Well then, how about I get the rest? Oh, you could just feed them a little less. Ow! This one really has it out for me. Alright, come off it. If we help, will you leave me alone? Would you really? Thanks so much. Should we give any food we find to you then, Tesor? Yes, please. Thank you ever so much. Ain't you that kind little buddy?
So that's the state of affairs.
Good little dudes!
What are we picking here?
And, good lord, we have a lot of stuff. So that's what everything is worth. Let's do that. And one of them. Thank you so much. This is gonna fill all their little bellies right up. Now there's just one last challenge for us. One last challenge. We have to make a big armor and a big art and put them together. Apparently the day after it rains, a new little one will be born. It's really important that they're compatible, it says, so I'm trying hard to work out which ones to go with. Compatible, you say? Just like how two people can be compatible? Maybe you should pick based on personalities, then. Personalities, huh? Oh, putting the easygoing Arden with the shy Armu. I think the carefree nature of that Arden is less likely to scare that Armu. Yes, it's important that you both feel calm. In that case, I guess we'll go with the pairing you suggested. Let me actually check if this makes a difference. I don't think it does, but I will double check. Okay, so the way that this works is basically ends up being a chance of things. After it rains, the Arden and Army will have a little bit. They will have Babby be formed, and that's based off of the likelihood. Easygoing and timid is the most likely. Thank you so much, and I think we found our pairing. Now we just have to wait for it to rain, right? Come to think of it, I think Goo mentioned something once that could help. Apparently there's a powerful Napon out there who can summon rain clouds. Maybe we could turn to that Napon if we really need to then. Let's circle back when it's rained. Okay, we'll be waiting. And weirdly enough, this is actually a... It's not a necessary quest, I wouldn't say, but it is still kind of important. There is a unique monster in the Cadenzia region that requires it to rain. I don't remember if it is available right now, and I believe it is a level 75 unique monster is what I want to say. But, it is the only one in the game that is based off of the weather. We will not get to that yet, but eventually. As for this new one, if we head on over to the Sea Spray Lookout, is our closest way to get there. We gotta do a little bit of zip lining. Shouldn't be a big deal at all. We're basically masters of ziplining at this point, and that's why they had that one over there. Let's go that's the airdrop. Oh, I can pick up airdrop post game.
This was a nice find.
Oh,
I'm actually still thinking about how I want to do post game and chapter 7. I'll double check what there all is in post game. I know there are at least 3 quests that are post game exclusive. Might be 2.5. But yeah. So over here we have Pitta-Patta. We're gonna pick up this container first. Sorry, Pitta-Patta, we gotta steal from you.
hey, that's a supply.
Rain, oh rain, pitter-patter again. Oh, what song does friends ask? It's rain calling thunder, pitter-patter. Pitter-patter love rain so much. Pitter-patter rain clouds our best friend. Want rain to make visit? Okay, but pitter-patter means money to do best work. Okay, thank you, friend. Let pitter-patter get in zone. Then pitter-patter call clouds over. Rain, oh rain, pitter-patter again.
Oh, give me a break.
It's worked. We'll make visit soon.
Feathers
Behold
again.
power of
It's
friendship.
actually raining. Let's get back to Colony Mu. See how the Armos are doing.
I do kind of wish there was... honestly, I'd be even okay with more NPCs to give
We have some
more
unique-
weather conditions. Just because it would really help for unique thumbnails. No sparking away, there's more of them.
Yep, 4 more to be exact. Looks like even more of them made little ones than just the pair we chose. We're just trying to think of what names to give them. Nico, and again, that's me, was against. I don't think we should give names. I'd rather say goodbye if we do. That's exactly why we should name them. They're all living things just like us. I want to thank them for coming into this world and call them by their own names. Right, they're living things just like us. Oh, you're right, we have to face the facts. You could be Dropart and Droppy Dun. And as for you, Hickory and Hickydun. And the other ones could be, just relax, Tussie. You don't have to name them all in one go. Exactly. Well, I'll give it a think too. Hold on a sec, I have an idea on the tip of my tongue. Living thing is just like us, huh? She's got a point. There's no such thing as a life that just passes by without leaving a single mark. Hey, have you ever tasted freshly squeezed milk before? It's so amazingly delicious. You would have to guess I most probably have not. No, did you say squeezed? What's different about it? I'm excited for you to try it out and see. Hold on, let me get you some. Nico will help too. And then me. Nico, I mean. You don't have to go all that trouble for us.
I think it would be wise to just accept their offer and risk showing bad manners. And if there's anything else you need to help with, we're here for you.
Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. It would be amazing if you could keep helping out on our new ranch.
Artists and armors are reared on the ranch. Speak to Tesor to help out. Wait for the raid for baby time! Yes, this completes the future I want to spin. Kanimu's armor ranch has been completed. Tesor resolved to make her armors the happiest ones around, and she grapples with the vicissitudes.
So that's the state of affairs.
Vicissitudes. I have no idea what that word is. Of life. Look at all the good boys. Oh, you gotta go Iron. Where's your good Iron? Sorry. I got into my pet owner mode. But yeah, that will actually do it for Chapter 6 for us. So next time, we're gonna head out and take care. No, never mind. We are not going to yet.
That smells gorgeous.
I just love fresh milk. It makes you cry tears of happiness. It's that tasty. Doesn't it just... It puts a real spring in your step, it does. We've got to keep working hard on our farms so that everyone in the colony can be just as cheerful as us.
A lively colony, Mew.
Hello, Nico. Like, he's so enthusiastic. He's definitely the most chipper of the group. Maybe it's just because we've been blessed with these new lives, and now she feels like she has to give it everything she got. Though it's kind of strange if you ask for Nico and talking to her, so you know, one assumes. We've always been faced with life and death, but it feels far more important this time.
So that's the state of affairs.
If this results in another quest, we will save it for next time. But again, there's some that I don't quite remember on the details of. So I just gotta go and find that second bit of information on the liveliness of Colony Mew. Even in the rain, everyone's running around being all dope and whatnot. The question is, who has our second piece of information? Where are ya? Where is ya? I mean, hey, they at least they did actually get some fences up. It's nice. It's just a little thing, but it still is nice. That's kind of that's my only problem with information stuff, is sometimes it can be a pain to find. You look like you're chatting? Nope.
Hello, Google. Colony feel more livelier with so many armors around. But sometimes Google gets sense that they're trying to eat flowers. But do not worry, flowers. You are under protection of Google.
These flowers do look rather scrumptious, though. You gonna honk and shop? It's actually just a duck. It's just a bush duck, which, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Pokemon's only ducks are water type, if I recall. Yeah. I don't know, it's like, they can definitely make non-water type ducks, right? I mean, they have dogs of... How many dogs? Well, so you confirmed dogs... What, 3 types? Only 3 types, actually? You got Arcanine, you got Mightyena, Houndoom. I guess Fire type also added them there. Anyways.
Squad captains aren't bickering with each other anymore. Thank goodness for that. Everyone in Colony Mew can now work together as one.
Oop. Yeah, I'm surprised. Again, I'm just surprised that... Also, I'm surprised it took... what... 25 years plus for them to finally make a dolphin. So...
I'll draw up the rotor for
Yeah.
Logic.
Details. Okay. We will save that for next time. So yeah, next time, we got another quest to take care of. I thought we were done with things for now, but we are not. So, until then, see you guys later.